Everybody's talking about Nano Banana at the moment. This video is not a tutorial video, although I will share with you at the end a couple of videos that are worth watching. This is more about how you can make money from this model. I'm going to show you where you can get the free JSON files for some templates so you don't have to build these things yourself. If you're not familiar with what Nano Banana is, it is a new model by Google, and it is excellent at producing images and UGC style video. So here down in the image, you can see that they've taken these three images here, combined them and produced this AI image. Over here as well, you can see that we've got all of these different pictures, and Nano Banana has taken them all and put them into an image which has been described by the user. I've got another example here, two people, a photo of a beach, asked to combine them, and Nano Banana does exactly that. This thing is incredibly powerful. It's being rated the most powerful image generator at the moment. And like I said, I'm going to give you the free NaN workflows, the JSON, so you can do this yourself. So this is as simple as it gets when we are trying to create these images on autopilot. What this NaN workflow will do, this automation, is you will tell it what you want it to do. It will go into Nano Banana, it will clean things up, and it will upload everything into a Google file. Well, why this is so important is you can do this for clients. So you can have individual folders for clients. You can go ahead and take photographs that they give you, combine them in different ways, and produce product images or social media images for them, direct them into a particular folder, and you get paid. This whole thing can be done on autopilot with automations. And at the moment, if you use OpenRouter, it is completely for free. And if you wanted to, you could combine it with another service. So for example, you could use a social media tool like Balato and be able to schedule these and make even more money. I'll leave all the links to the tools that I'm mentioning in this video down in the description. If you want to make even more money from this though, what you can do as well is you can take the images that you produce and you can turn them into UGC style content. So what we're going to do is use Runway in order to do this, and you're going to need this kind of workflow here. It's going to work in a similar way as before. We're going to create those images, and then what we're going to use is we're going to use Runway in order to turn them into videos. You've got to use the right model, you've got to use the right setting. You can do all of this manually right in Runway, or like I said, you can build yourself an automation just like this one here, and you'll be able to create these kind of videos, viral images, viral videos that you can then sell to clients. So let me show you where you can get your hands on all of this. So all of the details, all of the links you're going to need, you can find in this week's edition of the Automation Exchange. Just use the first link down in the description. You'll come through to the newsletter. Now, the first automation that I showed you was built by Duncan. I give you all the details here, and you can get the JSON file that I showed you previously completely for free using that link. You can see all the information about it as well as how to monetize this. Okay, so as we said, create images for clients. You could create real estate listing packs, and then you would just, for each realtor that you have, you would deliver those packs into different folders, and then you can then have an auto post flow as well, linking in those extra tools in order to make even more money. These are great tools for using for e-commerce. So go out there, find a couple of Shopify stores, something like that you want to work with, get their original images, combine them together, and produce social media image packs that they can use. And you can lock in their brand as well. So we're always using the same styles, same colors, same tone. You could also create content thumbnails and social kits for brands. Provide creators with weekly thumbnail kits, which they could use. So thumbnails for YouTube videos, thumbnails for blog posts. And again, they can tell you what they want through a type form, and then you will be able to then just run that through an automation, and everything will be able to be produced into a folder. The idea that I like the most and the one that we're going to be running with is to take these AI images as I showed you and then upscale it using Runway, as I talked about in the second part in the previous slides, and create UGC style content. You can layer this with something like 11 Labs with a voiceover and produce some really, really impressive videos. You can sell these to individual companies. You can do cold outreach, which is the way I would do this, or you get yourself on Fiverr or Upwork. And then it's the local businesses, a particular niche that I'm going to be targeting with this particular idea. And I can just have the whole thing running in the background. I can create an Instagram page because Instagram is best for local. Tag these businesses, this particular niche of business in, and then what I can do is when I've got them on board, I can put together bundles of short clips of their products combined with the methods I've just showed you above. And then what I can do is sell them these clips for them to use as viral content and as ads as well. And then as an upsell, when they're ready, I can help them run their Facebook ads as well at a local level. So if this sounds like something that is of interest to you, like I said, first link in the description, you'll be able to find the workflow and anything else. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to help the channel out, subscribe, like, and just leave the comment automation, just that one word in the comment. Any engagement you can give us helps out massively. See you in the next one.